Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarotbybronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the Taurus. Taurus, I know you've been waiting. Taurus, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Taurus as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, so I'm in a different location. My mom let me use her desk, so that's cool. And I look like a half-decent human being today. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what you guys need to surrender. I don't like how my head is cut off. So let me fix that before we start. Sorry, y'all. That's better. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to surrender for the last few days of March and the first half of April, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The moon is currently transiting Taurus. If you don't know what that means that like the moon transits a different sign every few days. So, yeah, that's about as much as I know. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to surrender? I still don't know when my microphone is going to be fixed. Let's see. So, okay. So yeah, sorry about the extra background noise. So what I'm laughing is because you have, on the bottom is surrender your need to always be right. But the first card, surrender stubbornness. You know the cliche saying about Taurus, that Taurus is stubborn? Well, Spirit agrees. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with yourself and others. So yeah, Taurus. Is there something that you're taking a rigid stance on? Like you're just so adamant about this is the way it has to be. It has to be this way. You have to see it my way, or it has to go this way. Be more yielding, okay? You don't need to always be right about it. Be more yielding. Next, you have surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. All right, surrender to your intuition, Taurus. I don't know if my phone is on Do Not Disturb or not, but I'm not going to stop the video. So hopefully nobody calls me. All right, so surrender to your intuition. So listening to those little flashes of, knowings that you get about something or about a situation, a person. And it's like, those moments where you're like, is this my intuition? Or, whoa, like where did that come from? Those moments. All right, surrender to your intuition. And then you have surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So as far as control goes, it doesn't necessarily mean like you're trying to outwardly control people, but you could. But it usually means like you're trying to somehow manipulate a person or a situation to work in your favor. And that doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean like it's a bad thing or you're trying to be like maliciously doing it, but in some way you are trying to maneuver somebody to do something that you want them to do. And it doesn't work like that. All right. I get that card a lot when I pull for myself. But it's not about me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus the last few days of March, and then the rest, the first half of April. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Taurians. What's the overall energy for Taurus right now? Okay, so we're gonna start there. This King of Swords, y'all, I don't know who he is, but if you guys have seen like my last, I want to say like the last 5 readings I've done, like I shuffle these cards, I cleanse these cards. King of Swords just comes out first for everybody. I don't understand. I think it's, you know who this is? This is Donald Trump. That's what I just heard. I heard that's Trump. I don't know. That was so random, but that's what I heard. Because I feel like this King of Swords is like the kind of like dictating like over everybody, like in some way. So right now, like, with the whole corona and everything, like I just feel like this is Donald Trump kind of just, his energy's just there in everybody's reading. I don't know. I've never gotten a message like that. Okay, anyway, so the first card to come out for you, Taurus, was Three of Cups. Three of Cups upright. So I feel like you guys, even if you are self-isolating, which you should be, you're still kind of in this period of finding things to be grateful for, or you're spending time with family, somebody who's close to you, or you're connecting with friends, or you're connecting with people, you know, that you're close to or that you care about in some way, okay? Or you're celebrating something. For those of you, maybe for some Taurus placements, it is your birthday, like if you're a Aries sun or something, like Taurus moon or something, Mercury, whatever. But yeah, so celebration or just connecting with people that you care for at this time. But at the same time, you have the Seven of Wands upright. So you're in this defensive energy where it's like maybe you feel like you have a lot coming at you and you're trying to stand your ground. We're going to look more into what it is that you're standing your ground towards. But you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Things slowing down as far as travel, obviously communication. Ace of Wands in reverse. Kind of losing passion for something, or something is just slowing down right now in regards to maybe your passions, could be your work. But let's look at the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Taurus? What is Taurus trying to stand their ground against? Seven of Wands. What is Taurus trying to stand their ground against? Okay, so this is like you persevering. Okay, and let's see the Eight of Wands in reverse. I'll explain in a second. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is slowing down here? Or what's on delay? Okay. Oh, all right. Wait a minute. Okay, so they were throwing those cards. All right, so let's start with travel is definitely on delay. Your intuition is blocked. Okay, so Taurus, what you're standing your ground against. So Seven of Wands, clarified by the Temperance in reverse, could be a Sagittarius, or it could be a Cancer that is in your space, but not necessarily. But Seven of Wands, so you're trying to persevere, like you're trying to push through as much as you can, okay? Like you see the finish line and you're just going, right? So you're trying to get to your destination no matter what, no matter who gets in your way. You're just trying to persevere through this time, or, you know, through whatever you're going through. You're trying to persevere, Temperance in reverse, through emotional imbalances that you might feel. So, you know, it could be moodiness that you're feeling, or a lack of patience. You're trying to work through that, and you're not wanting anybody to interfere with that or mess up what you have going on. The World card, you don't want anybody to mess up your harmony, your completion that you're feeling within. So you're just trying to keep the people that are, you know, making you feel a little bit off emotionally, or moody in some way. You're trying to, you know, keep them at a distance. Now, as far as the Eight of Wands goes, Eight of Wands in reverse, what's slowing down for you? You have Six of Swords in reverse. So you're not able to move forward fully the way you want to, especially if you made plans to travel. You have to kind of fall back on those plans. The Fool card in reverse, a new beginning that you were maybe hoping for is on delay. Your intuition is blocked with the High Priestess in reverse, or something that maybe you've been wanting to say or speak up about, or somebody wanting to say to you. You have the Six of Cups upright for what's on delay. Could be reconnecting with somebody. Maybe you've been hoping to do that, but you can't right now, or wanting to see somebody. And the Devil card in reverse, Capricorn energy, trying to disconnect from certain bad habits that are not the healthiest for you. All right, so that's the overall energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus right now. Let's see what else is coming towards Taurus in April. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else can Taurus expect for the first half of April? What's coming towards Taurus, please? Taurus. What's coming towards Taurus? I said that was Trump. Oh my gosh. It is the King of Swords. Okay, what's coming towards Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? Oh, geez. What's coming towards Taurus for the first half of April? Tower card in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's good. It's coming towards Taurus. Why is the Tower in reverse? Let's clarify that before I even get into it. Please tell me about the Tower in reverse for what's coming towards Taurus. Tower in reverse, please. Okay, well, that's a good tower. All right, so for what's coming towards you, Taurus, could be a Gemini, first of all. But yeah, so let's start with this and then I'll get into the Tower. So Two of Pentacles upright. So I do feel like you guys are going to be busy. Two of Pentacles, whether, you know, we don't know when this is going to clear up for this quarantine and all this other stuff. But you are going to be juggling multiple things. Could be multiple jobs, multiple hobbies. You're going to be finding stuff to do in your idle time. You're not just going to be laying around. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So right now, if you are in a place where you felt like finances were slowing down, feeling kind of alone, abandoned, you're going to be coming out of that place slowly but surely, but it is improving. Okay, yeah, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're going to be a little bit more stingy with your time, with your resources, or you feel like other people are, you know, holding back from you. Things are not going to be as equal as you're hoping for when it comes to giving and receiving material things or material needs. Now, this Tower in reverse here. So there could be something that's happened or has already happened, Queen of Cups in reverse, that has kind of shaken your foundation emotionally, like on the inside. Could be in regards to anything. Could be in regards to relationship, your career, your family. But this Tower in reverse was clarified by the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Cups, which is really, really good energy here. So the Lovers is about, you know, a conscious choice to love, or it could be about a soulmate, someone that you're connecting to on a deeper level. So there could, like, if there was something, or there's like a minor setback that happened, or there is a setback that's happening or that will happen, this is going to be good for you because it's going to lead you to where you need to be in regards to love and a wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups, you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled. And then the Wheel of Fortune, this is fate and destiny. All right, so whatever things are, you know, whatever feels like a setback is really a setup for something better, for putting you where you need to be. You guys actually did have the, before I finish shuffling, you had the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, it's gone. Well, it was there. It was there at the top of the deck. Oh, well, it's at the bottom, actually. So you had the Wheel of Fortune there too, which is really good, which is you're at the right place at the right time. Divine timing is working in your favor. Okay, so that's the first energy there. Let's see what else you guys got coming towards you for the rest of April. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else is coming towards Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of April? Why is the Four of Cups here? Look at you again. Seven of Wands. You're really standing your ground, Taurus. You're really in this energy of like, don't mess with me type of thing. All right. Why is this the Four of Cups here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Then I want to clarify the Seven of Wands again. Okay. And then the Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands one more time for Taurus. Seven of Wands one more time for Taurus. Yeah, there's definitely some stubbornness. There's some stubborn... Sorry, that just flew away from me. We got the Chariot again at the top. Strong Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. Oops. So, Taurus... So the first thing I want to clarify, you have the Four of Cups here. So there's discontentment about something. There's discontentment. There might be some boredom, you know, especially if you're not doing as much as you would normally do. But I feel like this is kind of just you guys not settling. Okay, you're not settling for less. So you have the Four of Cups was clarified by the Ace of Cups. So Taurus, I feel like there's something that you really want. And then the Two of Wands upright. There's something that you really want, you've been planning for. And you're just not going to back down from that. Okay, like there's like you're not just going to settle for anybody giving you anything, just throwing trash at you. Like as far, it could be love, it could be, you know, in regards to your career, there's something that you really, really want. or there's just something else. Like you're just not settling. That's just the energy that I'm getting. So whatever it is that you're not settling for, you're standing your ground on it, which is, it's a good thing. Okay, it is a good thing. 7 of Wands, but behind the scenes, 9 of Swords, I feel like you're really, really scared about something, or you're really nervous about it. And that's actually the last card I'm going to clarify. 9 of Swords, what this anxiety is about. Tell me about the 9 of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Taurus afraid of? Some of you are worried about your kids. What's the 9 of Swords here for Taurus? Yeah, this is about your kids or your family or your relationship. Yeah, so you have the 9 of Swords clarified by the 6 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups in reverse. So some of you guys are really worried about your children, or you're worried about your long-term future, your long-term happiness, what it's going to look like, and things like that. 4 of Swords in reverse, a lot of restlessness, or you guys are just not able to rest the way that you want to. Okay, so that's the overall energy coming towards you, but you have the High Priestess at the bottom. So I feel like your intuition is going to be the one that is guiding you. You should let your intuition take the lead for the rest of April. Okay, especially if you're in a place where you kind of you had to move around things, like for your kids, like you have like to not necessarily for your kids, but it could be for your kids. Like you had to take a step back from your job, you had to move homes, you had to relocate or something like that. It's gonna be fine. Okay, if this is you, that you're really worried about this and you're in this kind of defensive energy, you know, this could be as far as not letting people in or not letting people help you. You have the Ace of Swords up here. This is what flew out earlier. So clarity, direction is coming. All right, so y'all are gonna persevere through whatever it is you're going through, if you're one of the Tauruses that are going through something. Okay, so that is what you guys have coming towards you. Next, we're going to go into your advice. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus advice. What's the advice, please, for Taurus for the rest of April? What's the overall advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's the overall advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords. What's the overall advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys, you need to rest your mind. All right, y'all need to relax, because I'm feeling a lot of uptightness. Not that I'm like you're uptight, but just like you're tense. So before you had the 4 of Swords in reverse, now as advice you have the 4 of Swords upright. So you guys need to relax, you need to breathe, you need to meditate, okay? You guys are really letting your imagination take over. Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse in regards to a situation or a person. Like you're really in this, it's not like a fantasy, but for some it could be. Like it's just like, you're just really in your head about it. Like you're just letting your emotions just take you all over the place, where you need to get more grounded and, you know, get into this more logical place in regards to that. Okay, for whatever is bothering you at this time. 5 of Pentacles in reverse again. This is really good energy. So as advice, you have to, it's about a mindset shift first. Okay, so for some of you Taurus, I feel like you're in this place where there's a stubborn energy about, you know, a lack of resources that you have, or having to do something that you don't really want to do right now. Okay, but it's just temporary. All right, whatever this is temporary that you're going through right now. And it's like some of you are making it a little bit hard on yourself because you're, you know, embodying that stubborn energy. Like, oh, I shouldn't have to go through this. Why do I got to go through this? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to change this, change this, change this? Just flow with it. Okay, try to be more yielding and accepting of the circumstances right now. It is what it is. Okay, but things are going to improve. It's going to take its time, but it'll improve. You have the Magician as advice. Okay, so you're able to manifest what you need. You are able to manifest what you need. And then you have the World card in reverse. So let me see what that's about. Tell me about the World card in reverse for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Nine of Swords. Why is it? Tell me about the Nine of Swords also. Okay. So, a lot of fives here. You could be seeing 555. I feel like things are changing for you, Taurus. Okay, so you have Five of Wands in reverse, and then you have also the Five of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Death card. The Death card, so things slowly changing, slowly dying, slowly ending, transformation, Scorpio energy right here. But yeah, so you have the World card in reverse and clarified by the Nine of Swords. So this could be something from your past, something that is coming back to haunt you in some way that you need to face now. This could be inner demons, like some type of insecurity, or, you know, if you've been poor at one point in your life, you know, this is coming back to you, like this feeling of not knowing where money is going to come from and stuff like that. It's really causing you some type of moodiness or instability emotionally, with the Queen of Cups in reverse again here. Okay, but I feel like it's a good time. It's a good time to face your fears and to kind of see things for what they are. All right, like accepting what's happening in your life right now is most important, and accepting that things are changing and they might not go back to exactly the way that they were, but that's not a bad thing. Okay, it's not a bad thing at all. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's look at your love for the rest of March, last few days of March, and the first half of April for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. All right. Oh, hey. Finances and career, the first card. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It's accurate, as we could see. All right, what else for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of April. Deception, soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags. All right, what is this deception here? Why is the deception here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is there deception here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Tell me about the deception. Okay, I need one more card for deception. Okay, so let's start in the beginning. So we have finances and career. Like I said, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So it is very evident that, so it could be that somebody has like this mask, like that their finances are not bothering as much as they are. Deception, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So they could be putting on a front like it's no big deal. Oh, you know, everything's fine with my career, everything's good, or with my job. And they're not telling you the whole truth, or you're not telling somebody the whole truth of how it is bothering you. Okay, and also the deception card was clarified by let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, and then pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so Taurus, some of you guys are also moving into a connection right now that you're connecting with a soulmate here, but they're showing you some type of red flags that it's kind of throwing you off a little bit. I do feel like it's a true love connection, true love and soulmate, but for some reason you're not completely comfortable with it, or there's something about this connection that you're seeing some signs of something with the getting to know each other card. So this could be like a situation where you're kind of seeing a different side of somebody, especially when everybody's really stressed out and tensed, or somebody's seeing a different side of you, and it's just kind of like, whoa, what's going on? So at the same time, make sure that you have a heart-to-heart conversation if you need to. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like for some of you, it can go either way. So I feel like maybe you and someone else could be going towards like a separation path, but it could be avoided with a simple conversation, which I do see you guys have quite a bit. you know, about what's going on or how you guys are truly feeling. So it could go like, you know, if you don't have a conversation, you could go into separation. But if you do have the conversation, it could clear up things fairly quickly, okay? Or if you get a second opinion, let your friends help you on how to navigate this connection or how to approach a problem or how to tell somebody something, okay? So that's what you guys have there, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, Taurus. Last messages for Taurus. Final messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the first half of April. Last few days of March. Final messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Oh! Okay. Jeez. Look for a sign. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the first half of April, please. Compromise. It's up to you. Perfect timing. Let go. No. Let me clarify compromise, and that's it. Why is compromise here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is compromise here for Taurus? No. Okay, so I don't know if this is saying that you shouldn't compromise or that you should compromise. So it's going to be different for each Taurus, I feel like. So you have compromise, and then you have was clarified by no. And you're ready, and then no again. So for some of you guys, it's saying that, you know, maybe on like something specific that you, I don't want to confuse y'all, but I'm going to just read it the way that I feel it. All right. So for some of you guys, a compromise is necessary in regards to something. But for others of you, a compromise is just, you just can't compromise on it. All right. So for some of you guys, you're going to have to look for a sign. All right. You're going to have to look for a sign about, you know, it could be about compromising or it could be about something else. But a sign is coming in perfect timing, or in perfect timing, you're going to know what to do. And then you have a year from now. So y'all kind of get that card quite a bit in regards to something. So there might be something that you're just not ready for yet. Okay. This could be a relationship. All right. There's something that you're still needing to work through. You're still needing to recover from, let go of from your past before you can move forward. Okay, that's what it's saying. It's saying that you're not ready yet. Like, no. Like, it's saying you're ready, but it's saying no, and then no. Like, there's something that you're not ready for yet. So for now, you might have to compromise until, you know, universe, spirit feels like you're ready to take the next step. But until then, you know, you're going to have to just stay put, Taurus, or you're going to have to work with what you have right now. This could be in business, like I said, or love, or something else. Maybe you're ready to start a family, but spirit is saying no, not yet. Okay, a year from now. This doesn't mean like a full year necessarily, but it does mean it'll be some time. All right, Taurus. So I hope that didn't confuse y'all. I was trying to figure it out myself, but yeah. All right, Taurus, this is a long video, so I need to cut it before it takes forever to upload. So love you, Taurus. I'm going to finish this on my Patreon with the other ones. And then I got Aquarius, and then we're going to move on to full April monthlies. All right, so love you, Taurus. I am at Tarotbybronx. Let me know if this reading resonated for you down in the comments down below. I am at Tarotbybronx on everything.